Now these 2x4s are white pine. We sawed these up over the last few weeks here at the mill. They're air dried just a little, but not really properly as far as being the EMC of my environment here in Tennessee, which is about 13% in the winter time, a little bit higher in the summertime. These are probably around 16 or 17%. They're not too heavy, but you can feel some weight right there. So there's a little bit of moisture in there, and as we hang these up and they start drying in place, they'll be good to go. So here's a little tip, guys. If you're building with green wood, right there, you can see that wane right there, or bark. A lot of people call it different stuff. That's bark right there on that edge, and it's just enough bark for insects to get into and live and lay eggs and all that crap. So you want to make sure on stuff like this, you peel that back like so, and this is pretty sticky stuff, it's pine, and get rid of it, because that right there is where they would go to first. So if you got ants crawling around or something like that on this timber while it's out here drying, they'll mostly just pass it up. But if they see something like this with a lot of moisture, that's really wet right there, and all that sugar is in there from the pine as well, a lot of pitch in here, they're liable to set up, you know, shop right there and start laying eggs or whatever. So when you see that and you're building with green wood, make sure you get rid of all the bark. Bark is not good. That's where the insects will live. Free tip Friday, guys. Just share my experiences here at the sawmill over the past 10 years. Got your bark? Get rid of it. Alright friends, it's starting to get dark. It's only 5 o'clock, but check out the sunset over there toward Chimney Top. That's unfortunate right there. I can't stand this time change we're on. I don't think I've mentioned that before. I can't stand it. So here's the progress. I done this yesterday. I was down here just kind of fooling around. I went ahead on those girts and framed them in with some of our yellow pine, or white pine rather. There may be a few yellow pines in there. So that really stiffened up this frame, and I took the supports off after I got those in there. I put them on both sides. There's one of our cats come to see us right there. Hey buddy. And then of course today we framed up this wall, or started on it. Now down here in the bottom, I got a pressure treated 2x4 as a seal, and underneath that is a little bit of insulation to keep it off the concrete. That Tapcon right there would not go in for nothing. I'm not sure what was going on there. I had to go sideways with it to get it out of the way. So that looks pretty good. Got my ribs in there. That's some poplar and white pine both, and this stuff will twist, guys. Like I was saying, this is some green timber. This stuff will move on me just a little as it dries, but it'll be okay. You know, it's not a house, it's a workshop. It'll be just fine for what we're doing with it. It was a good day down here. Everything went up pretty smoothly. I need to put down one more pressure treated seal so we can get this wall finished back here. I need to get up to the sawmill, start milling up some pine, because I gotta do some top plates which will connect the top of these posts. And one more thing today, guys. This is a new miter saw that I got at Lowe's this week. And for a battery powered miter saw, it's pretty good. I was really impressed today with the cuts. I've been using it all day. And let's check the battery here. All three are still lit up. I've not changed this battery all day, guys. And I've used it to make every one of the cuts on the wall that we put up, and a few cuts you all didn't see that I messed up on. And it cuts, I think, a 1x8. I picked it up at Lowe's for about $270. I saw Mike Morgan using this thing the other day, and since I don't have power down here yet, I thought it'd be pretty handy to have a miter saw. And something else I'm getting a lot of use out of is this pass load. I bought this at Home Depot earlier in the year. This is making things go a lot faster than just using a hammer and a nail, guys. I really like this thing right here. It's a good gun. So signing off down here at the timber frame. Everything's looking good. Finally making some progress on it.